Good afternoon, everybody. John here at Havoc Maker Studio and FMP War Gamers. What are we going to talk about? A lot of stuff, but it's going to be, I'm going to try for my quickest video yet. Atomic Mass Games has not revealed a lot of things that are going to be coming down the line, not only in regards to product, but events and stuff that they're going to be doing. And even though that they're not required to keep us updated. I mean, we're certainly been in a very privileged state where we, as the hobbyists, the gamers, the fans, can sit and laud the game and really love the fact that they've been just handing out updates like candy. And it's definitely a privileged position to be in, and I'm very happy. And this is by no far an attack video. It's just a, hey, what's going on? Does anybody know? Because I've done a lot of digging. I've got at least one email confirmation on some stuff, and I'm looking at stuff online, and there's not a lot of traffic. So it's not necessarily concerning like panic, the world is falling down, and not like Games Workshop when they're doing their price gouging again. It's nothing like that. It's just, hey, what's going on, man? I need to tap that vein there. I kind of need my stuff. And like I said, it's a point of privilege that we're living in for this. So what am I talking about? It's a multi-part that I really kind of need to go into here. So we know that Marvel Crisis Protocol, Shadowland, Daredevil, and Elektra are coming down the line, along with Nick Fury Jr. and the Quinjet. And of course, the other thing that we know about is the character card pack, which is replacing the vertical cards like this with a horizontal format. I know some people like it, some people don't. I'm not here to pick sides. I'm just going to roll with it, and that'll be the end of it. Now, what we know right now is that they've said Q2, Q3. So the quarter, if they're like other Western or at least North American, they go from January to December. Like Games Workshop goes from June to May. So we would be going into April for Q2, right? That would be the first of Q2. Now, there's a lot of confusing information out here, and this is where I'm just slightly concerned. Like, hey, could we get some accurate information here, Atomic Mass Games? It doesn't. You've done it in the past where there's a lot of confusion, and you just put out a little blurb on your Facebook page, and it was like, oh, okay, we can roll with this. So right now on the Asmodee webpage, which they're the ones that handle distribution and everything for Atomic Mass Games, their Star Wars products, and the obviously Marvel Crisis Protocol. They're saying on April 30th, 2022, let me highlight the whole thing here. That's the release date. April 30th of 2022. And I'm like, well, that's definitely second quarter. Definitely second quarter. It's also a weird day because they usually do like the second week of the month. It's usually one of the teen days or just going into the teen days, like 11, 12, 13, that sort of thing. And so for it to be released on the 30th is a bit odd. Now, over on Spiky Bits, I've covered them before, so I want to at least give credit for the page I'm on. They show that the pre-orders are around March 11th, which if that's March 11th, how many days are in March? Because it's not like a leap month, so 31 days. So that's 19. That puts us at a 49-day pre-order, which is kind of weird for them, but not necessarily unheard of. But that's for all that new product that's going to be coming out. Okay, what? It seems a little weird. Now, I can't show you, but I'm going to pull it up on my other screen so I can get the date correct. Now, we already got the Sentinels raised CP51. So CP55 72. Well, CP55 is the code for Nick Fury. 72 is the Quinjet Terrain Pack, and then Shadowland Daredevil is CP79. The card pack of updated character cards is saying Q2 or Q3. So sometime between now and October. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. September. So I think October, November. No. October, November, December. Yeah, there we go. I can do math, guys. Just give me a break. Okay. Now, now minus the card back. Those other three products is saying 3/4/22. So March 4th, 22 is the release date. And this is from a verified source. They've been on the mark 100% of the time. Even with the to be announced, they were right that like the last one was Sentinel Raid, which I got mixed up, but they said it was going to be coming out alongside the Colossus and Juggernaut and everything like that. They were on the nose with that. So as of right now, we know between now, let's just go with what they're saying. March 4th is going to be the release of those products, or March 11th for pre-orders, or April 30th for the release. I'm not banking on April 30th. I feel like Asmodee just stamped a estimated maximum date or whatever. They probably don't update it regularly. I don't know. That's a little sketch. Spiky Bits, I'm going to trust a little bit more. And then this information I have here, I'm going to trust a lot more than Spiky Bits. But we know that this information gets updated. And then actually, let me see when this information was updated, just so we can adjust fire from this. So February 8th, this was updated, and Spiky Bits had this information updated on February 6th. So that's pretty close. I'm not sure, but sometime in March we should be seeing the Shadowland Daredevil, Elektra, and all that. Okay, cool. I'm all right with that. The April 30th is a little concerning, but not damning. The other thing is a little like, hey, what's going on there at Atomic Mass Games? They usually keep us fairly updated. Once again, it's a point of privilege with giving us all this wonderful information like character cards, sneak peeks of upcoming products, maybe even panels to play, that sort of thing, which we really, really love. Right now, it's been about 18 days since we've had our last Marvel Crisis Protocol one, the last one being Shadowland Daredevil and the Hand. We didn't see Elektra. Now, most of us assumed that Elektra was like within the following week. And then that week, or sometime that week, and then the following week came by, nothing. Now we're on this week and nothing's coming by. So we're almost at I'm just going to say 3 weeks now. 3 weeks without the information, which is a little like, hey, what's going on, guys? Now, I don't know if this is the reason. It seems a bit of a stretch, but a couple of us have theorized that this could be the reason. And this is a bit of a stretch, but coming October 23rd through the 27th is Adepticon, which, god dang it, I wish I could go. Totally, I probably could still go, but I'm going to be moving in the month of March, starting a new job. Everything is it's going to be too hectic for me to go to Adepticon. So I think I'm going to go for 2023. Anyways, so they didn't have it last year because of the pandemic. They had it in 2020. Atomic Mass Games went there. They had the Worthy competition where you entered in one of like 3 or 4 different categories for painted miniatures, and really, really cool event from what looked like. Some really amazing paint jobs from what we got to see. So I was thinking, well, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, they are going to be holding off until they get closer to Adepticon because maybe they'll have some panels. Okay. Well, I went and checked the exhibitors list and show list, and even though I found Asmodee here, Asmodee also owns Fantasy Flight Games, and Fantasy Flight Games, you can see, is right there on the page. So I'm like, okay, now I'm going to scroll through this. Maybe you guys will see Atomic Mass Games logo, or Marvel Crisis Protocol logo as I'm going through this. Man, even Black Library, Battlefilm, Siege Studios, God. See, this Steve Jackson Games, if you ever have a chance to sit and listen to Steve Jackson, prepare to be... Anyways, Spiky Bits is going to be there. Congrats, guys. Arena Rex, great guys out of San Antonio, or is it Austin? Anyways, I'm not seeing them here, guys. And not that they don't have to be there, but it's like, what's going on? We don't see any reveals. We don't, are you guys not going? They would have announced it by now if they were or were not. And I checked their transmissions. I didn't see anything. Maybe you guys saw something, maybe something on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I don't know. I feel like I missed it, but I've done a fairly thorough job. But I could have maybe not put in the right keywords in Google search, maybe. Even going to their webpage and scrolling through all the transmissions, didn't see anything. So it's like, okay, well, let's explore a little bit more on Adepticon. So they do have some events, but it's not held by them. It is held by other event organizers or tournament organizers during that time. And it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I am going to see if I can get my hands on their rules after the event. That way I could maybe talk about it and chat with them about it. Marvel Crisis Protocol, they have Choose Your Battle Pass. It's really, you get a ticket for this, and all weekend long, you can just go in and play or I guess maybe just that day. Yeah, it's all weekend long. You go play any of the open play kits up to, but not including the upcoming Unstoppable Avatar of Cidarex. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. The What If looked really cool. Infinity League is based off of the Infinity information that they have on their webpage. Team Up is like a 2-on-2 tournament style with their own version of the rules. I would love to get my hands on that because it sounds really awesome. Contest of Champions, and then their finale and the affiliation battle. The affiliation battle looks really cool. You can only take the characters in your affiliation and rogue agents. Really cool. The What If was like taking certain characters. So like, well, here's a what if. What if Thanos was the leader of the Defenders? So now you don't have Doctor Strange as your team affiliation leader. You have Thanos, for example, leading the Defenders. So you have his leadership ability applying to all the Defenders. It looks like it's a fun little ticket. Who knows what it'll be? Anyways, that's not the only thing that got going on, but those are all being run by Adepticon. There is, here we go. I want to get the right one here. The Adepticon Terrain Challenge, Star Wars Legion, and Marvel Crisis Protocol. So you're going to be building Star Wars Legion and Marvel Crisis Protocol, full terrain table, thematic, and everything based on those universes, and entering a competition for it. So I went ahead and double checked. This is through Adepticon as well, not Atomic Mass Games. So still, we're missing Atomic Mass Games. And yes, I know I mentioned the Worthy. If you're not familiar, the Worthy is their protocol painting competition, but as of right now, the only information is for when it was being held in 2020. So question is, where the heck is their involvement in Adepticon? Everybody's going, even their parent company and the company they took Star Wars from, Fantasy Flight Games, because they couldn't handle it. And they're running the World Open there. So what's going on? Where are they? Where's the updates? What is all the hubbub? Does everybody got like COVID? And God, I hope not. But they're all sick and out of office. Maybe they took a vacation. Totally worth it. It's just a little odd that the only thing we're getting is paint videos. And of course, nothing wrong with getting we have been getting more Star Wars X-Wing updates. And I imagine more Legion and Armada updates are coming down the line, especially with the World's going to be held there at Adepticon. And that's something that we need to understand, is that they do have other product, right? But them going on basically 3 weeks without giving us a little bit of product information, or this close to the end of this quarter and nothing projected beyond, it's uncharacteristic of them. It's out of character, totally out of character. Anyways, Does this mean that they've got nothing going on? No, they've got something going on. They wouldn't have done so much for so long if they didn't have a plan. What the plan is, they haven't shared with us, and they don't have to, but it sure would be nice if we got something. So if you are working for Atomic Mass Games, and I know at least one of you does, and you watch my videos, please talk to people, shoot me a line. I will keep your information totally confidential. Anything like that, guys. By the way, I had an interesting conversation with an individual about a week or so ago. If you have insider information, you want to send it to me, you want to stay anonymous, I will not only keep you anonymous, but I will work with that information in a way that doesn't lead back to you. Does that make sense? Because I can just sit here and blow smoke all day. I know some people think I do that anyways. I know my ex does. So it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. But if you do want to share that information with me, like some of these people that give me a lot of Games Workshop's information still, and my new source for Atomic Mass Games, then yeah, please give it to me. I'll keep it anonymous. If I need to fudge the information a little bit to do a little obfuscation, then I will totally do that. I'm totally willing to work with you, and I'm not going to dime it out because it doesn't do me any bit of good to hurt a source. Anyways, you guys have yourself a wonderful afternoon. Please hit that subscribe button because I have giveaways coming down the line, and your subscriptions help grow the channel. The more people that see this channel, especially sharing it out with your friends, family, loved ones, put it on Facebook or Twitter, whatnot, it really does help grow the channel. The more this channel grows, the more prize support. That's prize support's right over there. Giveaway stuff I have to give to you guys. I like doing that. I've always loved doing that, and I get lots of stuff for free or extremely discounted, like retailer or less. So I can get my hands on it. I can give it away to you guys to show my appreciation. But I need the subscriptions to at least validate me giving that out, right? That makes sense. So when you hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that notification bell, leave a comment, and if you are not registered or you don't have an account, just take that 2 minutes. I know it's a pain in the ass, but do it, because YouTube does not do a whole lot to promote our channels. They don't do anything for new or young, definitely not young, but young channels, anything like that. And so that's why we need you all to help grow. I know it's a pain in the ass. I really do. But it's the only way that our videos get shared out. It's the only way you guys get to see the content. It's the only way I can get support for the channel to give away to you. So thank you very much. And this might be one of my shortest videos. I'm looking at the time and it looks pretty good. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday afternoon, and I will talk to you later. See you guys.